Civilization leaving me for the weekend. Heather and the boys just dropped me off out here at the river lot with no food. I'll be out here, today's Thursday, and I'll be out here till Sunday, surviving off what I can either catch in the river, which the river is dry as can be, but whatever fish that I can catch from the river, or deer that I can shoot out in the woods. But I'm out here for the weekend again with no food. Just going to try to survive off the land, let nature be my grocery store. So better get started. Starting to get dark here, so I better get working on getting the fire started. Get some dry tinder here to help start our fire. Get at it. I know the mosquitoes are thick already, so definitely want to get a fire started here. Try to keep the bugs down. I'll show you what we got here. We got a little striker. We're going to attempt to get a fire started here. Well, for as dry as everything was, it definitely took some time to get the fire started. But we finally got her kicking here. So we'll just keep her stoked here for a while, and hopefully we'll keep the bugs down. So go ahead and get everything set up and ready to go. I've got to get my camouflage and stuff out, get it ready for the morning hunt. Hopefully we can get up on the hill and put us one down. I know come tomorrow I'll be pretty hungry, not having no food, but I've always wanted to do a survival trip, and I know it's only a couple of days, but I like to eat, so a couple of days to me is a long time when it comes to no food. But I know I can do it, so I'm going to give it my best. So hopefully I can kill a deer, or maybe shoot a squirrel with the recurve. Or if not, I got some fishing line and a couple hooks, and we'll try to catch as a fish. Put something on the table. So it's definitely going to be an adventure tomorrow. I got a long ways to hike. We'll try to hike back about 2 miles back into this public hunting land here. And there's a couple ponds back there. With as dry as it's been, I don't know if they have any water in them or not, but I figure that's probably my best shot for getting some deer to travel through. Getting a drink of water there. Temperature today was around 93 degrees. We got a cold front coming in tomorrow, and temperature's going to drop down about 20 some degrees. So I think tomorrow's high is supposed to be around 71 degrees. So I'm hoping that that gets the deer up on their feet and moving, and I'll be out there to get at it. So hopefully we have a success story tomorrow. But as for now, I'm going to get my gear and stuff all together and get everything packed up for bright and early in the morning. So kind of figuring that ground's so dry, it's probably going to be pretty hard to find some night crawlers tomorrow. So yeah, you got limited resources. I guess you got to make do. So what I'm going to try to attempt here is I'm going to pee underneath of this tin right here, where a lot of the night crawlers like to stay and whatnot. And so I'm going to attempt to soak the ground there with some urine, and hopefully tomorrow, whenever I'm ready to come back down out of the woods and try to catch a fish or whatnot, then we'll have some night crawlers coming up to the surface here. So, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and try to soak the ground down as much as possible and hope for the best. I'm going to need some kind of bait, obviously, to catch some fish, and so I didn't bring any food or nothing with me. So I guess it's worth a shot. Try her out. If you can all see that or not, but what I've got going on here is I'm building me what's called a trot line. I brought some hooks and some fishing string and some sinkers. So I'm going to set this out in the river and see if I can't catch me a fish. So I'm going to have to find me some bait. Hopefully I can find some night crawlers. I looked around the night and haven't really been able to find anything because it's so dry out, but hopefully with getting the ground moist in a couple different places that we'll be able to find us some night crawlers tomorrow. Place me a couple hooks out here. Run that string right through that hook right there. You can see that or not? Run that string right through the hook. Bring it down over top of the hook here. And then pull her tight. Right there. I'll give her about 6 to 8 inches there. Make another loop and run the hook back through there. And pull her tight again. That way when it's sitting in the water, I'll run this line across the river, tie it off at one end on each side of the river there. That way I'll have me, I'd say we'll put 3 hooks on there. Give me a little bit better odds of catching a fish. So. Wish me luck. I tell you what, not having any food out here, just thinking about not having any food make you hungry. So, said hopefully I can catch me a fish. Maybe I'll be eating good. Never know. I've always wanted to do a survival trip. I'd like to do one a little bit longer. I know this is a Thursday to Sunday, so really 2 full days. I definitely ate me a dinner tonight in preparation of not daggone having any food. But go a couple days. Anyone knows you go 1 day without food, you start getting hungry. So go a couple days without food. And hopefully I won't even have to go without food. Hopefully I can either kill me a deer or catch me a fish. But you just never know. Anyone that's ever hunted or fished knows that nothing guaranteed. So we'll try her out. Hopefully we have some luck. We might be eating good. Then finish this up and be about time to head to bed. Well, it's 11:30 at night. Day 1. Getting ready to crash out. Got the alarm set for 5 a.m. Hopefully we can get up on the hill here and get at it tomorrow. Hopefully we have some luck chasing some deer and whatnot. Take a squirrel too. But getting ready to crash out. So I can stop sweating. It's pretty hot right now, but luckily it's going to cool off tomorrow. Usually got my little boy Colton here sleeping in the tent with me, but said on this trip I'm all by myself. I'm definitely missing the family. My wife Heather and my boys Colton and Easton. I love them a lot and hate to be away from them, but they definitely support me in some of these crazy adventures I like to do. Definitely enjoy hunting, fishing, being in the outdoors. And I also enjoy food, so hopefully I can kill something, eat good tomorrow, or starve, one or the other. So we'll see. I guess you never know unless you try. But I'm gonna lay down here and try to catch a few hours of sleep. I think the sun's supposed to rise around 7:15, 7:20. I'm hoping to be up on top of the hill before the sun comes up. So get up out of here in the morning and think about breakfast. How good it would taste. But hopefully we can get some backstrap tomorrow and that'll taste even better. So good night for now, and we'll see y'all in the morning. Well, we're up bright and early. Get ready to get up on top of the hill here. Like I said, I got about a 2-mile hike ahead of me. Get back to this pond back here. But we're going to get at it. Hopefully we have some luck today. I'll get back with you. Oh, let me show you what I got here. Our choice of weapon today is going to be the Saber Hawk recurve, no sights. Never taken a deer down with the recurve, but I've always wanted to. Pretty good shot at it, so I'm gonna go up here and get at it. So as you can see behind me, I've set out to find this pond, and like I said, hiked in probably a little over 2 miles, beating through the brush and whatnot to get back here. It's definitely got water in it, and had a few mallard ducks in it whenever I first got here, but they took off as I was coming up over the dam there. But unfortunately, it is thick all around this daggone pond. So thick that I can't even go around it. I got to go back the way I came. So unfortunately, that's a bummer, but always good to explore. You know, the creek's dry down at the bottom of this holler, so it's definitely a good water source. So, got one more pond, one over here a little bit. Go check it out. Probably head back towards camp. Unfortunately, we haven't seen no deer today. I heard 2 blow whenever I was walking down the road there. So, no luck so far. So, as you all can see, I'm sitting here watching a little squirrel, hoping that he comes down the tree here so I can get a shot. I probably hiked, I'd say probably 5 miles today, and I have burned up some calories now, so I'm hungry. I'm gonna sit here and watch a squirrel for a little bit, and hopefully it'll decide to come down the tree and present me a shot. I'd say if I was real hungry, I'd probably just take that shot right there. But shooting a recurve and an arrow, I kind of like to not lose my arrow. So take it that I ain't that hungry. We'll watch this little guy, and like I said, hopefully he'll come on down the tree here and present us a shot. Maybe we'll be eating some squirrel tonight. So just got back to camp. Tell you what, it's been a long one. Tired. I think I hiked probably I'm guessing probably about 6.5 miles. And if I was to guess, I probably burnt 3,000, 4,000 calories. I ain't real sure, but I know this hills of West Virginia here are definitely some of the roughest terrain to walk around. And that's exactly what I dealt with today. I go walking one direction and end up running into a patch of briars and impassable, and have to turn around and backtrack. Tell you what, I am tired. Unfortunately, I didn't see any deer. So came back to camp empty-handed. You all seen that squirrel. I waited there for a while for the squirrel to come down out of that tree, but unfortunately he had different plans. He wasn't ready to be put over the campfire tonight, so he'll live to see another day. But what I did find was what I was saying there before my phone died was what I did find was some nuts here. I believe they're hickory nuts. So if I don't kill nothing, or if I happen not to catch a fish down here on the trot line, at least I got something that I can snack on. So I call that a success. So if y'all remember from last night, I telling you how dry the ground was and whatnot. So came over, got the ground moist up underneath there, and there's a worm. So we'll go ahead and got a little bit of bait anyways, try to catch fish. All right. Check up underneath this other one here. Oh yeah. Oh, where'd you go? There he is. All right, got another one. Hopefully we can catch a fish with them. Here's what I got going on now. Haven't been able to find too many fishing worms, night crawlers. So I found a couple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some string and a little hook here and take them fishing worms down to the river here and see if I can't catch me a fish. I'm getting hungry, so hopefully hopefully I can catch something. Put something on the daggone grill. I'm going down to the river and I'll get back with you. So I didn't get that on video, but I had a big one on. Done snapped my line on me. I was pulling him in and he was a little too big for this little line. That's a positive though. We'll try to rig us up another one, but unfortunately I used the only worms that I had, so go back try and find some more worms, but I have a feeling I'm going to be able to eat. So I was able to eat today. I was able to get me, say I probably ate about 7 or 8 hickory nuts. And boy, were they filling. Man, I didn't know if I was going to be able to eat that many or not. But that last one there, it really did me in, filled me right up. Not much luck today. I didn't see any deer. And had a fish on, but it broke my line. I got excited whenever I had that fish on. I can't lie. My eyes got big. I was like, yeah, I'm going to get to eat. But unfortunately, it didn't pan out that way. So we'll wake up in the morning, give her another shot. I think tomorrow I'm going to focus more on trying to catch a fish. I know I've already said about the hike, you know, I don't know, 5-6 miles today. It really wore me out. Burn a lot of calories. And those hickory nuts really just didn't, didn't didn't replenish that for me. So hopefully tomorrow pans out a little bit better. Get something good to eat. But as for now, I am tired. It's supposed to get down into the 40 some degrees tonight, so it's going to be a cold one. So hopefully we can get some sleep tonight. But we'll be up in the morning and at her again. Catch y'all later. Well, Saturday around 4 o'clock. I haven't had any success fishing or hunting, and not much success scavenging. But what I have found is found a bunch of crawdads. I don't know if you can see them there. Well, the fishing's not panning out, so I put them crawdads right here in a beer can. I'm gonna cook them over the fire, and that's gonna be dinner. So, I wanted to show y'all what having for dinner tonight. We got a couple crawdads and a couple hickory nuts. I'm gonna be eating good tonight. Yes, sir. Excited. Let's try out here. Oh yeah, look at that. Guaranteed to get filled off of this one. This bad boy is a monster now. Unfortunately, we haven't had any luck fishing. Still got the fishing line in. Still hoping for a fish, but hey, blessed with some crawdads. Oh man, whew. That was good. See how big that pincher is? Oh man, monster. Mm-hmm. Red Lobster ain't got nothing on that. Check that out. Oh yeah. Oh man, that's good. Well, I'm gonna sit here and enjoy the rest of my meal. Good to have something to eat. Still hoping for a fish though. Well, it's the last night here. Go home tomorrow. Can't wait. Can't wait to see my wife and kids. Give them a big hug. I also can't wait to eat a good meal. He's said definitely thankful for the crawdads that I ate today. The hickory nuts. But I'm ready to eat. I don't even know what I want to eat, but I'm ready to eat an actual meal. Something that's filling. But I've definitely had a blast on this trip. Definitely pushed the limits. It's the first time I've ever done anything like this. And it's the first time I've ever went that long without much food. With hiking and everything, going hunting and whatnot, definitely took the energy away from me. I was struggling a lot today, didn't have much energy to do anything, but said I put most of my efforts into fishing, and that didn't pan out, and not even a bite. So I decided to go on up to the public access up here and catch some crawdads. I figured that'd probably be better bait than the worms, but unfortunately that didn't pan out either. So I ate them. And they were good. Not much to eat, but they were definitely better than nothing. So we'll be out here until I think around 1 o'clock tomorrow. So maybe we can catch a fish in the morning, but I don't know. It's definitely been fun, but I'm definitely ready to eat. I'm definitely ready to see my wife and kids. I definitely miss them. So get off here for now. Get me some shut-eye. And try to finish out strong in the morning. See y'all tomorrow. Well, Sunday morning, last day here at survival camp. We just passing time by. Ain't got much energy to do anything, so just gonna sit around. Got a few more of these hickory nuts I'm going to eat. And wait for the wife and kids to get here. Sure, I got a few hours before they show up. So we're just start getting myself ready to head back to the house, back to civilization. Getting excited about eating some food. So we're just gonna hang out and take her easy today. Think about dinner. We'll get back with you. All right, everybody, I've made it home. It's good to be home. Good to see everybody. And I'm getting ready to enjoy my first real meal in 60 some hours. So definitely looking forward to eating this chili that Heather cooked for me. Looks amazing. So I'm gonna sit down and enjoy this. Appreciate you all following along on my survival trip, and can't wait for the next one. We'll see y'all.